What's up, KDinos, and welcome back to another tier list video. I know this is crazy, another one, but this is one that not a lot of people would do. For those of you who don't know, I am from Saskatchewan, and I am a big fan of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. And along with that comes being a big fan of the CFL. So what I'm going to be doing in today's tier list is ranking the CFL teams based on how good I think they're going to do in the upcoming 2023 season. I'm currently filming this on May 26th. However, I don't know when this video will be coming out. So if these predictions are horribly off, I'm sorry. I am not a great analyst, I guess. But if they are not bad, then thank you. Alright, so I guess a great way to get things started off. We're going to start off with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Now, the Riders are going to be missing Keane Schaefer-Baker for the first half of the season, who, if you guys don't know, is their number one receiver. Arguably their number one receiver. However, they will have Sean Bain Jr. and they will have Jake Wieneke, who also played with Trevor Harris along with Darrell Walker. The Riders signed Darrell Walker as well, so that's going to be a great mentor presence. So going into this season, I think the Riders are a little bit underrated. A lot of people having them near the bottom, but as a Rider fan, I can't put them in trash because I just don't think they're trash or they're bad. I think they're average. I'm not going to put them in contenders or great because I just don't think they're there yet because, I mean, there's a whole new group, basically. So I think we're going to have to put them in average. So the Saskatchewan Roughriders for the 2023 season are going to be average. Now, so the Alouettes in the offseason picked up Cody Fajardo, Ciante Evans, and Jamal Roll. And honestly, I just don't know how much that moves the needle. Yeah, they picked up Greg Ellingson as well, but I don't think Fajardo is amazing. I mean, I feel like he's going to have a better season than he had in Saskatchewan last year. However, I just don't think the Alouettes are going to be better than the Riders this year. I think the Riders are better than the Alouettes this year. So I think we can't put them in trash, though, because they're not going to be absolute garbage with all that turnover in the offseason. I think they're going to be bad. I don't think they're going to be average. I don't think they're going to be great. I don't think they're going to be trash. I'm going to put them in bad. Now, BC obviously lost a few key players, namely Nathan Rourke. But they did get a few decent pieces. So the BC Lions signed Couture and Kongbo. And Vernon Adams Jr. is going in to his first full season as a CFL starter for the BC Lions. Now, here's the thing. I don't think I could put them in great because there's a lot of roster turnover there. I think I'm going to have to put them in average. But I think with how well they played last year, I think they beat the Riders. I think they're above the Riders in my standings personally. I like them over the Riders, but I just don't see them as a great team this year. Just because losing Nathan Rourke can have a big effect. Now, I think we have to obviously put Winnipeg in great. And I think even we raise that to contenders because Winnipeg is Winnipeg. As much as I hate saying that as a Riders fan, I think Winnipeg is just one of, if not the best teams in the CFL. Just as an overall standpoint, you know? I think we have to put... We're going to start flying through these. Hamilton, I think Hamilton goes in great with who they signed. They signed Bo Levi Mitchell. They signed Duke Williams. They signed... Who else did they sign? I can't remember who else they brought in, but Hamilton is obviously in it to win it. Like, Hamilton, they're hosting the Grey Cup, and I think they're hungry. Hamilton is very hungry for victory this year because obviously they don't want to lose it for, I think, a third time in a row at their home stadium, which is, I mean, sucks as does any Grey Cup loss, but I think it hurts them a little bit more losing at home. So because they have a Grey Cup at home this year, they went out and they went full throttle and they picked up Bo Levi, they picked up Duke, and they added to that defense. They did whatever they could. So I think obviously because of last year, we have to throw the Argos up there in contenders. We can't not put them in contenders just because, I mean, they won the Grey Cup last year. However, they have Chad Kelly coming in, so I think that brings them down a little bit below Winnipeg. Just because Winnipeg is better than them, just as a full roster. Just all around, Winnipeg is better than Toronto. And then with Ottawa, because I think because they got that first pick, Dante Bull just adds a lot to that team right away. Like, and they got Shaq Evans from the Riders. I don't see them. I don't think I see them beating the Alouettes, just because I think the Alouettes have a more rounded, better team. But I don't think I can put them in trash, because I think they got way better throughout the offseason. I think they're a little bit under the Alouettes, but I don't think they're horrible. And then just because Calgary, I think I'm going to put them in average, because I see them being worse than the Riders just because of how many players they lost. They lost a few decent players, but they still have, you know what? I think we have to put them better than the Riders, honestly. Yeah, because they let go of Bo Levi, and they have Jake Meyer now. They have Beggleton. They have... Who else they got? They have Judge. Like, they have a decent core, and that core is there. They play decent. I think they're a very, very middle of the pack franchise. And I think for now, until we've seen anything different from Edmonton, I think we have to put Edmonton in trash. Because until Edmonton shows us something better and something different, there's no way that you can balance putting them anywhere other than trash. So that is my tier list / rankings for the 2023 CFL season. I got Winnipeg up top at 1. 2, we have the Argos. 3, we have Hamilton. 4, 5, and 6 are BC, Calgary, and Saskatchewan. And then we got 7 and 8 being the Alouettes and the Red Blacks, and then 9 being the... 9 being, Edmonton. So, yeah, that is basically my rankings. Let me know if you guys have anything that you guys would change about that. I love you guys, and yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.